Hello everyone, so as you may have seen in the last vlog, if you decided to watch it, I am now back at home in Essex. And as I have been unpacking through my bags and through boxes and just making my room a bit tidier than it was, I found something very interesting. So back in 2009, I was taken to Disney World with my parents for the first time in Florida, and I absolutely loved it. As a child, I decided to buy this. At the back it says, Walt Disney World, celebrate every day. Basically, yes, this was a book that I bought. I actually remember buying it on Main Street in Magic Kingdom on my first, it must have been the first day, yeah, because we went to Magic Kingdom because it's the one that you see on TV. I bought this book and I decided I was going to keep a diary, so that's what I did. And so I thought that with this book, I could create a mini YouTube collection / series of videos where I read you a different diary entry every week. Now this could be really boring, it could be really fun. I haven't read the entries for quite a while, so who knows, they could be ridiculous. And I also found an old photo album full of pictures of me. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. It could be fun, it could be boring. But it's about Disney World, so it's going to be fun, let's be honest. So the first page presented to you here. I can take them out. So this is the front page. Basically on here I have printed, obviously, an Orlando thing with the United States flag on it. I got a $1 bill. It probably was one of my first dollar bills that I had because I'm cute like that. I'm not. I'm never saying that again. Never. 2 seconds, phone. Boom! And I'm back. So yeah, just going back to this wonderful front page, I made me and Donald Duck and my sister there. A few more pictures. And yeah, this is actually bringing back some good and not so good memories. But the not so good memories are still good because I was in Disney World and I was in Orlando, so... Oh, and I wrote here, the Coca's Holiday of a Lifetime, which is quite cute. You can see that there. I've only been there 4 times since, you know, no biggie. But... So yeah, Magic Kingdom was the first day. So I'm basically just gonna read what I wrote in my diary entry. I for some reason stuck this guide map here over some of the writing, so some of it I'm not gonna be able to read, but yeah, there's the guide map. Oh my god, I love Disney. I'm just gonna read this and I'll like, I've not planned this at all really, so I'll just talk about it as I go. Today was our real first day in Orlando, so obviously it was our first real day. We must have flown in the day before, I'm guessing. And we visited Magic Kingdom, City Walk, International Drive, and Universal Studios in the morning. And Universal Studios, full stop. Got confused there. That's weird. So we went to Magic Kingdom, City Walk, International Drive, and Universal Studios. Well, International Drive is like a strip, so I'm guessing we just drove along that, but still. In the morning we woke up, had a little splash in the pool, and then left the villa. Wow, we were going for it. We did a lot of stuff in that day. So then we went to have breakfast at Ponderosa Buffet Breakfast at about 7:30 AM. I do remember my mum saying to me, like when she was looking at all the blogs and stuff online on the first time that we went to Florida, she was like, oh, we have to go to the buffet restaurants, and I don't remember them being that great really. It wasn't like great food, but it's food, it's food. It wasn't bad food, it just wasn't like, oh my god, I'll go back there. Anyway, so that was at 7:30 AM, that's really early as well. We then went to give in a registration key thing into the, we then went to give in a registration key thing into the Villa Key place. After that, we made our way to Disney World, Magic Kingdom. We parked in Pluto 24. That was very precise, young Bradley. And got straight on the train to then get on the monorail. So that we then reached Magic Kingdom Park. Wow, I was 13 here. It's not like I couldn't read or write. I used to read a fair amount. Well, I do still read a fair amount, but anyway. Now we got an autograph book and went straight to Frontierland. We went to get a fast pass for Splash Mountain and then queued up for Big Thunder Mountain, which was our first roller coaster that we rode in America. That's so cute. So Big Thunder Mountain was my first ride I've ever rode at Disney World. I had been to Disneyland Paris when I was younger, but that's great to know. That's weird because that's normally the first. Space Mountain's probably my favourite ride in Magic Kingdom and possibly one of my favourite rides ever. But Big Thunder Mountain always does seem to be, I always seem to go over to Frontierland first. And also the old fast pass system. They didn't have the app, the My Disney Experience app then. Oh, old times. We did many other things there, including Fill Our Magic 3D show and Celebrate a Dream Come True parade. We then went to the shop and made our way to International Drive. Oh, so Magic Kingdom sounds great. I literally said about 3 things about it. It took ages to find, so once we found it, we decided to eat in City Walk. Did we? Oh, here we go. After we arrived, my dad said, let's go and have a look around Universal. Fun story. We did, then ate at Panda Express, went back to the villa, and that was the day done. That was pretty boring, Bradley. But yeah, there is actually a funny story about Panda Express, because I went with my parents a few years after, and I remember going into Panda Express, which is quite, it's fast food, but it's nice for anyone that doesn't know what it is. It's basically like Chinese food, but fast, like McDonald's, but for Chinese food. But yeah, so I remember the second time that we went, we must have been at Universal for the day or something, and my mum, for some reason, with like a large drink here compared to America is literally like, I'm trying to find something to like compare. This is your large drink in England. This is your large drink in America. See the comparison? Pretty big. And she, for some reason, put, like, as she was walking away with the tray, she put 2 large drinks and I think 1 meal on one of the trays, and as she lifted it up, and everything just went everywhere. And it was quite funny for me, my dad and my sister, but obviously she felt slightly embarrassed. So, not a great situation for her. But yeah, I'm hoping that like I gave myself some more information for the next few days, because that wasn't very exciting. But it was my first day. I was probably overwhelmed because it was the first time I'd been to Disney World. Yeah, but Big Thunder Mountain, that's cool. I'm glad that that was my first Disney World ride. I like really can remember walking down Main Street, USA for the first time and just thinking like, oh my god, this is Disney World. This is somewhere I've always wanted to go like my whole life. And I mean, I was 13 at the time, so I thought that's a good age. Like, you still feel that magic, but you're also old enough to appreciate that, like, it's another world. I feel like when you go to Disney World, you do enter another world. One thing I do know after reading this was that there's a reason why I wasn't doing very well at English language at this point, because it's not great. I have just had a quick look at the next videos, Storytime, Disney, Throwback thingy I'm doing, and it's far more exciting than today's one, so apologies for that. I mean, anyone that knows me knows how much I love Disney World, how much I love Disney, how much I love the magic that Disney tries and succeeds in bringing to so many families and lives around the world. But yeah, so that was my Magic Kingdom Day 1 diary entry, and if you enjoyed it, I know it was pretty boring, but hey, ideas don't always work out, so you've got to try to realise that, I guess. But yeah, the next Disney diary, should we call it the Disney Throwback Diaries? Let's call it that, the Disney Throwback Diaries, #1 today. I can't even say it. The next Disney Throwback Diary will be up next week once I've filmed it, because I think it'd be cool to do a weekly thing like that. It gives me some structure now that I'm not a uni student anymore. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I hope to see you again next time. Subscribe, like, comment, and I guess that's all from me. Goodbye!